그래.
그러가?
So we're up and running. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add.
That could spell trouble. Now that's a fine challenge.
Golden.
Can he get onto this? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Luis Suarez. No, that's been intercepted. Joao Felix. Koeman. Looking to play him in. Al-Ghanam. And he's quick to return it. And he was quick to react. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it'll be interesting to see what role this guy Koeman's been given here. I've always been impressed with his ability to run at and beat people consistently.
Oh, he's on his own! Goes for it! Ball's run loose here. Koeman. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's gone for a throw-in.
Mình skill đó rồi.
And this is Luis
Càng lắc quá áp lực.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that's going up front in a hurry. No, that was never going to make it.
Biết từ đó.
Oh, that's a key interception. Al Nassr still without a single shot on target.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Can he get on the end of this? It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Koeman. That has not gone well. Joao Felix. Threads one in. And this is Luis Suarez. And he was alert to it. And a chance! Brozovic.
Ini wasit juga tak kira.
Mane.
Kenapa nih? Pemain itu.
And smartly reclaimed.
Hehe. Apa itu?
No outsmarting him this time. Shot shoots!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, what has happened here?
Buat apa?
And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. Nicked it back promptly. He's a sharp little ball here. Has a look and plays it forward. A slightly... And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Bento pak.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
And he plays one through. Pinches it off him.
Jangan lagi wo.
Be a throw. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Not the most accurate pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evidence annoyance.
Encourage the...
He's had a shot! He's delivered all right!
Fuck you.
That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the...
He's having a pop! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Koeman! Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
He got a ball.
Nah,
And they've got a
yang
throw.
penting sampai keluar.
That pass isn't the best. Coleman. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Joao Felix. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well,
Pero
look, plenty of
fue
talking points in
Sergio
that first
Basket,
half.
pero que
Just
lo.
one goal. It's still
Sí.
anybody's game here.
Oh, tiro, moco.
Al Nassr finding themselves behind
Nassr.
by just one goal at the break.
Messi va.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second half is up and running.
Al Nassr can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were.
He's having a shot! That
Tiro,
is
man.
decidedly
Video,
lacking.
anjing.
Suarez completely showed
Bodoh
too
kata
much of that
Suarez.
to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
That's been cut out, well played.
Hey.
Oh, that's well spotted. Could be danger here.
Gila sih.
Shot, surely! And there's a goal.
Mudah sekali Suarez.
Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical. Shapes to shoot! Just
Panjang Suarez selalu.
they are cruising,
Selebrasi.
and with that, it is pretty much a done deal. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get
Hey,
there is one thing,
Theophilus.
having the composure to score is another.
Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. It's a sharp pass. That is good alertness. And here's Mane. Reguilon. And he's managed to get free.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, that's delightful.
Untuk pelanggaran tahu. Last tu dia.
Now it's Joao Felix. Martinez promptly onto that, and that is that. It's played through for him. De Paul. Messi, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Shot a goal! Oh, what a mistake! And that is expertly dealt with. Thinks about the shot. Coleman.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That has ended up in no man's land. Reguilon. And he's intervened well there. No way through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Yee.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Out towards the flank. Now the cross. Should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Ih, pelanggaran.
Nicely intercepted. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that is a little undercooked. And he's picked out the run. He's being urged to shoot. Corner it is.
Jangan.
Substitution in progress.
It's their second corner of the game. Point blank header! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. That is out of play. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Great vision. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. No way through there. Good ball, good take. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, a gilt-edged chance for a shot! Into the last 5 minutes. And here's Mane. Now it's Mane. Here comes the cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Terbaca sekali, Cok.
Well, that looks a decent ball. This could be a chance.
Penyelamatan luar biasa
Dari Mabento.
dari Mabeni.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's got away.
Tuh, itu.
Real
Tertarik kok.
Oh, good finish.
Seharusnya kesengan tolong. Bang Dodo.
Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Got a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through, having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Indonesia kok ini. Mau dicermat sama ya. Ini lama. Semua. Ya. Ayah gitu. Yang kiri tuh. Pintu. Ini di situ. Nah. Halo. Sabar sedikit. Oh. Mati dulu. Sedikit lah. Oh. Oke. Ibu. Ya berubah. Sudah ada yang nonton. Itu sulit.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear. The noise is fervent. the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course. Oh no, this does not look good. Carreras. Oh, what a mistake! He's picked his way through. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. Carreras. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Distributed tidily. Mbappe. That's an excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pinches it off him. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And it's Shaw. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's a sharp pass. Goes down, but nothing given. Tchouaméni going forward.
No. Ho visto le presenti.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
He's having a shot! And he couldn't
Šeško very much knows he had to stick that away. You're not going to get many better chances.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. That pass isn't the best. Carreras. Mount. Looking for the run. And he's worked it through. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's got away from him. Spread out to the left. Well read. And the danger is averted.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Pressing high and with purpose. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Not the most convincing of passes. Brahim Diaz. Alexander-Arnold. Menu. Shaw picks it up out wide. Mount. And he's made sure that's not getting through. It's a pretty loose pass. Shapes to shoot!
Sunday. Beli ke bawah. Dari sini.
Belum bisa masuk di kotak sih yang bola masih di.
Rudiger. Valverde. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, now he can run away with it. Cunha couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Valverde. And they've got a throw. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Tchouaméni. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That's a little off target. Can he get it through? Shaw has it out wide and in space. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Ang
Not
ito
quite on
lalo
the
lang.
same wavelength. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A decent enough half, but
Bisa
neither
saya tadi
side
kita
able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Manchester United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack, just change the rhythm up front.
On the field is number 11, Zirkzee. Substitutions taking place.
Away we go again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
He's on it.
He scored! What's a way to stamp your authority on this game, Peter? He was clearly thinking several moves ahead of everyone in the lead up to the goal. I was thinking at the break someone had to show real courage. That's it.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Matthews Cunha, he's through on goal. Big chance!
Vista, Cunha!
By quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Mount.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Casemiro. Oh, this looks sharp. Madrid are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
60 minutes played. And the pass is intercepted. That's a look and place it forward. That has been slung wide. Casemiro. Now it's Zirkzee. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, there could be trouble here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Chouameni. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's shifting through the gears here. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Nicely shaped ball.
Yun dia ada di strano dari itulah.
Eder Militao. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bellingham. Rodrigo. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the finish!
Galing tendang.
And he hits the net.
Vinicius.
Bisa dapat curi itu.
And there we have it,
Oh,
the two-goal cushion.
Cristiano.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no
Hey.
reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Is number 7.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And he's intervened well there. Zixi gets into a good position. Chance! And how did he not put that away?
And how decisive might that prove?
Jadi
Peter?
sia-siakan,
It really would have put
guys.
the wind in their sails if they were just one down.
Kali
as
kau
opposed to two.
punya.
Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. Rudiger. Carreras. Bellingham. Can he latch on to this?
That's good play from him.
He's got away. Oh, nice touch. He's being urged to shoot. Mount. Madrid can consider themselves just about safe now. And here's Mbappe. Oh, super ball.
Aduh.
He's got away with one there.
Kena.
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And reclaimed it in a trice. Carreras.
Ya.
Carreras made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Carreras. This is a promising build-up.
Has been indicated.
And he's forced to go back. And it's Valverde. That's a good ball out wide. Mbappe. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done.
Nah.
And that's that.
Dulu
Perhaps
lagi.
not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
Hey, wawancara apa ganti
Man
tim?
of the match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Indonesia, guys. Ya.
Indonesia. Oh, di rumah di tiga-tiga kekurangan dulu. Tapi itu bagus.
Bagus mah kalau yang Bantai itu.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The
Mana
skies
bisa
are
baca
clear,
dia
the
punya apa
noise
kau?
is fervent, the
Siapa yang hai ni?
atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, I wouldn't
Kawan-kawan
just look at
terus.
this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the
No,
opposition
no.
played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much
Kuningan.
difference here.
Things already rolling. Knocks it out wide. Good ball, good take. Gravenberg. Now it's Isak. Great defending, strong and determined. Who do you think this
Kasar
turns
parah.
into?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves. When you consider the journey he's had from the lower tiers in Scottish football, he's become a real success story of hard graft and hunger. And you can really see that in his no-nonsense style. He's won with a very steely, determined streak.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Takes a shot, but he's left disappointed.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Balde, the most accurate pass.
Main lupa terus.
Rafinha, he can run onto that. He's had it taken off him. That's a cute ball. Eric Garcia kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now this could be a chance. Kunde cuts it out.
Guna.
Iya kan?
Barcelona are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat.
Hanya untuk orang Endesa itu.
Dani Olmo,
Hanya untuk orang Endesa yang upacara. Kan bisa.
and it's Soboslai. That pass isn't the best. Szoboszlai
Yeah.
is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's very neat. Dani Olmo. And it's Pedri. That's a little off target. Mohamed Salah. Always onto this. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's managed to get free. Eric Garcia did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, there's a probing ball. Kunde spread neatly. That has not gone well. Looking to play him in.
Maksudnya kenapa dia
He
senang
was
bola
alert
tadi?
to it.
Masih gaya-gaya
And this
begitu.
is Lewandowski. And claimed it back swiftly. And he's quick to return it. Rafinha.
Yeah.
Ended up in no man's land. Dani Olmo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Szoboszlai.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to play it through. Isak receives it in a good position. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This for the lead.
Wih deh. Ini kalau dapat tahan nih baru dia langsung kota ya.
He scores for sure.
Gitu Pak.
Not a blink.
Nah,
Should we have
dua
ever
kali.
tempted them? Cool as you like.
Liverpool have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Pedri, and he plays one through. Oh, this is a chance!
Golnya.
Oh,
Langsung gol saja deh.
They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter.
Offside.
It's a side that never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Pedewan.
Balde. And it's Balde. It's a pretty loose pass. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter.
Towering header! didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much
Bukan
harder for
anjing.
that
Has been
defence.
indicated.
Bukan
And that pass just didn't quite work. Casado. Robertson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to pass it through. And this is Lewandowski. Now, can they get him away? Alisson breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
hit.
That's it, 45 minutes up. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Back on the way then. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Szoboszlai.
And he could have done himself a massive
Hey.
favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That's a
Aduh.
risky, terrible pass. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way. Goes for a shot. That's another chance.
Hanya melintas di depan gawang
Gone for a
bolanya.
throw-in.
Sepertinya dia nggak mau masuk gawang.
Casado. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. Can he get on the end of this? Mohamed Salah providing a
Yeah.
goal. Dani Olmo. Casado. Balde. Rafinha. Now it's Lewandowski. Aims beyond the defence. Keeper's got good distance on that.
29,514.
He's starved of space and time. He's a sharp little ball here. Dani Olmo is onto this. And it's Koundé. Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Eric Garcia. Szoboszlai. Gravenberg. Oh, no joy this time. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, his teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, Red, nice interception. Koundé. And Yamal. Gakpo. And it's Robertson. And now the breakaway. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Szoboszlai. Coming on the field is
Squeeze it through.
number 10.
Well, there is a look that says it all.
Substitutions taking place.
It's just the keeper in his way. Vermin. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Ferran Torres. He is through here. So much time and space here. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona with the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Panik aja. Aduh.
Pretty robust defending.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Not the most convincing of passes. Isak might just make this. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that is that.
Buru-buru.
What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Oke.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return.
He's going for goal!
Wow.
Oh, split-second reaction.
Danny Olmo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Soboslai. Pedri. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Some of the greatest to have played the game have described Frankie de Jong as a player who can...
He'll try from distance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Hey.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pass is just off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Knocks it into space. Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. Koundé makes a move down the right. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And it's Soboslai. Oh, he's found support out wide, and it's made its way to him. It's gone for a throw-in. Salah. Cross flung in towards the middle. Deftly away. Now it's Rafinha. So we're still where we started right now. He is through here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Jong. This might spell
Kagak setengah atuh.
Goal! Barcelona! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Aims beyond the defence. And they're quick to get it back. He has found the way through. Plenty to aim at here. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, right place, right time. Pedri. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. That has not gone well. Almost half an hour in now. Tries to play it through. Chance! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a...
And the shots! Dani Olmo. Pedri. And he's intervened well there. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And he's been shifted off it. And here's Pedri. Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's picked his way through. Araujo. Balde.
Ya,
Most accurate pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Now that looks a decent ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Rafinha! And he nearly went all the way.
Rafinha certainly looked hungry and excited
Get
on the
it,
ball.
get it.
Confidence is at play here.
Rafinha plays it short. And it's Balde. Big chance!
Minutes has been indicated.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pedri. Space for him to turn and look. And the shot! And that signals the end of the first period.
Yeah.
So it's all square.
Balik.
Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it
Well,
has been for the lack of
Ujung
trying.
sana nasa kosong tadi.
Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So straight into the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Keeps him off it and wins back the ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long... And the shot!
Hehehe.
There's a goal!
Wala na.
They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Nay.
Liverpool have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Dahon.
They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Okay, burus
Still
datang.
they trail and time is ticking away. Nicely weighted ball.
Eh? Ano ba sunod
Gary
dyan?
Olmo,
The attendance for
just
this
about
match
up to the
was
hour now.
28,599.
That pass has been well intercepted. Spread out to the left. Isak
Inang
finds
loob.
himself offside.
Marugaya niyo.
You would think that now would be a good
Harap
time
i
to
ba
consider
tanggol
some
persembahan
changes.
It's about risk-taking and
Ano ba
boldness
tanggol
now.
persembahan?
Are we going to
Pantamete.
see any activity from the bench?
Konate spots it and intercepts. Robertson, Gakpo, Gravenberg.
Ini.
That's a throw. Liverpool can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he can certainly make
Ang
his
ganda
side a
ng
lot more
pata-pata nila.
predictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Liverpool eh. Not Liverpool eh.
And it's slung out wide.
Ay.
Out of play for a throw. So a bit of a revolving door here.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of changes. Gakpo taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated.
Oye, los para sa
Hits the net.
free hit para sa.
What remarkable powers of recovery.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
He?
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Barcelona dragged themselves back again.
This is exactly the
good
kind
work,
of
eh?
contest you'd expect when you have so much class from
Jamal.
both sides. The next goal is
Jamal,
going to be so
Jamal.
significant.
Yuk mo na.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Aray ni War, humihingi.
Yan diri Rizal kasmakan sampai kepala
That's
sampai sa
positional
badan.
goal. The
Wih, kok itu barang
utilisation of
semua
space.
sapi na.
Ya, gede parda.
Oh.
Di orange.
And it's De Jong.
Itu hari mau minta itu.
Hmm.
Cuman, mau bilang-bilang.
And it's Balde.
Bisa sudah.
This is De Jong. Dani Olmo looking understandably energised after his goal.
Wih,
Yamal with a beautifully timed run.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Always next time.
And the through ball. Lovely bit of skill. And he was alert to it. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Balde. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Ekitike. Mohamed Salah. That's the keeper's ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, ganti semua boleh. Hah? Mana ni? Yang di atas dia. Ini. Dia saya kasih ke sini, dia di sana. Hmm? Dia saya ganti salah ke sini. Ke sini. Dia.
Kunde. Looking for the run. He's got away. Rafinha.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And the number on the board is 3. Pinches it off him. Pedri. Now it's Rafinha. Passes short and sharp. That pass isn't the best. Great vision. That's really well manoeuvred.
Masih
90
kasih.
minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So still
Gagal.
inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Number 11.
No winner after 90 minutes. Another 30 minutes, hopefully, to make a difference.
Gomez.
And if you're just back, the action is back underway already. And it's Rashford. Gavi receives it in a good... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it!
After 4 minutes.
Forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Coming on the field.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona leading now. Can he get it through? Oh, it's ended up in no man's land. Oh, somewhat off target. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Goes down, but nothing given. Tries to pass it through. João Cancelo makes the interception. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Gavi.
Hi.
Now it's Ferran Torres. João Cancelo. That ball looks a good one. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, the ball...
Wait.
So just
Jangan habis.
15 minutes still to come.
Eh.
Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. So the very last of the action is still to come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere.
Substitution in progress.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it. And now for the final act. It's Rashford! Oh, good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Gavi! And that really should have been that.
Well, there's a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Some good work on the right flank here. Balde. Gavi. Balde. That's a throw. And it's Balde. Gomez promptly onto that, and that is that. Threads one in. Lopez. Fermin unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Casado. And it's Lopez. Ferran Torres. Vitz. Ungamor. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character, as winning teams do. They managed to find that little extra when they
Tara
needed it.
kayo.
Rashford voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Cek itu, tolong.
Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
Nah,
Thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
katong sumasiswa na lu baru siswa na.
Nah. Ano?
Mana mau?
Bersih.
Mau di mana?
Terusnya kata ada dapat.
Dari?
Dapat di laut.
Oh.
Dapat di laut.
Oh, just satu.
Madope bawah.
Ini anjing nih hari berempat hari kok pertama tidur di dalam. Cuman dia malam-malam dia garuk pintu mau masuk ke dalam kamar. Dia mau kencing sekali masuk. Kencing di ruang tamu karena pintu udah tutup semua tuh dia nggak bisa keluar. Terpaksa ambil dos dari saya.
Bikin.
Di rumah sendiri.
Lebih Koreano lah. Kalau sana ada udah repi orang mati mak. Oh. Pak Hera doang.
Kalau ada ini dong sudah tanda tadi.
Kalau ada dosa ada. Film dia.
Pasti elong gitu deh.
Dulu yang mau percaya.
Tadi kan gitu dulu.
Kalau rumah lagi dia.
Ini taktik tuh.
Tahu gitu.
Itu di rumah tuh.